Hello ladies and gentlemen, Big TFX here to bring you a tutorial on how to use Thrausi. Now, start off with, I'm going to set up my render settings as I always do. Also, I'll just close that, see a couple of programs, make it a bit faster. I'm going to change it to the normal 1920 by 1080. Change it to 100 resolution as I like it. And click X. Now, first of all, we want to create the text. So go to MoGraph and Mode Text. Now, as some of you may know who've watched my videos before, you'll see that the text on my computer does take a really long time to load. So due to that, I'm just going to pause the video and wait for it to load. So welcome back. Here we go. Here we have the text. So once you've got that, you can change the text. Let's sync over text for it. Let's call it Big TFX. That should do. Get the camera. Actually, do the camera first. Let that load. Set the rotation to 0 and 0. I always like to have that on world, so it's 0, 0. And get that. Click on the camera button that allows you to see through the camera and bring this back by 600. Get the text and bring the text. Have I got the camera in the wrong place? Oh no, one sec. Bit laggy again. What can be open that can be slowing this down? I can't see anything that can be opened. Could be slowing this down at all. No. Okay. Give it a sec. Here we go. Change that to middle, and I'd like to bring the text up by about 300. Probably a bit too much actually. Actually, bring it down to 0, and bring the camera down to 50. That'll probably be best. Okay, now get the text, go to object, change the font, where it's from, not a great font, choose, let's quickly find one. Where are we at? I know, use this one that SLX stole their letter A from. If you don't believe me, just look at the letter A. Stolen. That's their logo apparently. All it is stolen fonts. Right, there you go, there's big. Oh, gonna done that. Big TFX. It doesn't look like that font. Okay, let's find another one. Snowfight is not a bad one. Change the height to 120. A bit less. Let's make it 110, but still don't like the font. Sorry, I'm very particular about my fonts. As you can see, I've got a hell of a lot. I should probably find out how to delete them and get rid of the load. So much quicker to load. As you can see, it's so laggy. This is probably what's slowing down my computer, to be honest. Trying to find a very clean font. I think I might know where to go to get one. Around here is get continuum bold. That'll do. Okay, now make it about 80 depth. Make it about 170, let's call it. Get the caps, put a fillet cap on, and another fillet cap. Bring it down to about 4 and 4. And one step, so I put one step or so on that. Now let's leave it convex. Okay. Now you want to create your text material. Sorry. So double click on your material, down here it creates one, and then you can alter it. And there we go, get the colour, change it, what colour should I have? I'll have a nice green. There we go, put reflection on, change reflection down to 0, press now, change that down to about 20, maybe a bit more, that'll do, and then put that on the main part of the text. Then make another material, and let's get a nice black. That'll do. Reflection, bring it down to about 4. Get Fresnel again. Put gradient on. I'm not meant to do that. Fresnel, put it up about 50, I would say. Is that right? Looks about right. And also put it on soft shadow. I think I'll have it on sphere soft shadow. No, that won't work, will it? Let's have a look. Starting to freeze again. So should I have it on? Right, that's that. Maybe a bit more reflections. Bring it up to 65, bring it up to 12. Looks about right. I'm just going to close my curtains because it's quite bright on the screen. Better. Now bring this up here again on the MoGraph text. Did it work? No? Yes, no? There we go. And change this to R1. Now if I render this out, very simple text. Now I want to, what am I going to do? That's it, I'm going to bring in a light studio. So hold on with me a second. And here's my light studio. Control C. Go on window. And go back to one I was on. Okay, copied in. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. I think I might change that once I put a softbox. Get rid of this. That was the studio, and click the softbox. Bring that up. There we go. That softbox is done. Make sure you can't see it. There you'll be able to see that. It's good. Turn ambient occlusion on. I've already set it on. Okay, that's ambient occlusion on, and you'll be able to see nice shadows. I'll quickly render a little bit of it, see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks okay. Now what I tend to do also is put that on there and put selection as C1. Sorry, look around, forget that. Wrong way, it's, put that as C1. Bring that to the front, I believe that's how I do it. Yeah, just so now, because you've got a C1 and R1, so you've got an R1 in black, or the outside colour, a non-selected outside colour, and your inside colour, your front colour is C1. That will mean that the cracked text, so when it cracks, the inside of it will not be light grey, instead it'll be this unselected one. It's a little trick I use. Okay, so next I like just a little trick, just in case Thrausi doesn't work properly, or in case you make a mistake. I click that, hold control, drag it down and make a duplicate, and then just double click these two dots, and it just basically makes it invisible, so that way you can't see it. So that way if I do make a mistake I can delete and come back to it, because obviously you can only make the text all over again. So I then go to plugins and go to Thrausi, and Thrausi, bring this over here. Oh, make sure you click on that. I like to choose a nice number. I like to choose 28 is my usual number. Click random seed and break now. It will break. Don't know how long it will take on my computer. Just to see. So don't tend to do Thrausi when I'm screen capturing. I did click break now, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, it's breaking down there. Okay. And I'll pause this and come back to you when it's finished breaking. Okay, welcome back. It's just finishing cracking, and there we go. Now, what I tend to do here, once they're all highlighted, they're all orange, you right click on it. I did just right click, there we go, and group objects. It'll turn into a null. I will expand this null and leave it like that for a second. I go to MoGraph effector, and random. Now I will place random, and you want to go to the null, and you want to see this downward arrow. It's a box and a downward arrow, so it basically makes the null the random the child of null, and we'll also put it at the top because it's the next one to on the list. Now we'll then go to fall off on the random and type in about 13, and same again for scale. Go to effector, turn it down to about 25, go to deformer and change it to point, and now you'll see over here, there you go, a nice effect. Now effective probably a bit too high there, just bring that down a bit to 13, and also you can change the seed. Now there is one number I tend to use, it's to change that last two numbers to 1, 3. It's a number I tend to use quite well because it normally makes the rim edges here very what do you call it, creased, and it's a nice little effect. It doesn't always work, but generally it will work quite nice. So let me bring it up a bit. That looks pretty good. Maybe down one more. That'll do. Now if I render this out, it will take a while. I'll quickly pause it for you so you don't have to wait. So just say before I render this, I'm going to get a cube which I've already created and bring this cube back out a bit down to just below the text. Bring it out a bit further. I'm going around time. Let's see. Oh. Yep, then click back to there. Okay, I need to bring the cube up a bit, so bring it up to about, bring it down a bit to about 200. Move a bit further, so 190. There we go. And then add in a floor, and bring the floor down to below the text. Wrong one. And put it further back. Actually, I'll just make the floor bigger. So make the floor in the Z direction 5. That didn't do anything, so that's great. Absolutely fabulous. So try moving it with this again. I think it's frozen, which is actually might be why it's not doing anything when I increase the size. Nope, it wasn't. It was just simply because it couldn't be bothered. The floor doesn't seem to want to move for some odd reason. I don't know why. That's strange. Move it further out then. 600. I want to see what I'm doing with this, so let me just change this to 400. Okay, the floor isn't moving. What is going on here? Oh, this is very strange. Oh well, I think I know why, but I'll just leave it at that. So put the floor in, and I'll now render it out for you. And here is the finished product. As you can see, it's very nice with the shimmering glow here, so the shimmering reflection here. Nice background. You can see the ambient occlusion giving very realistic shadows, and good. Well, it's just a good effect really. Now this can be used for almost all text, for items as well, so you can get a cube and you can crack a cube. So if you go to plugins, Thrausi, and you 28, actually make it a 38 with this randomized seed. Make sure you put some fonts on, sorry, colours on, so I'm going to put the same ones on as this one. Okay, so it's not going to work, okay. Green, that, and that in this order. This is going to have, this out of the way, C1, this is going to have R1, and then you just simply click that and crack it, and you basically get the same effect. I'll stick it beneath that random. When it's done, it'll give the same effect as well. So this is been Big TFX showing you how Thrausi works, how to get the best out of it, and if you enjoyed watching this and you wouldn't mind, please click that like button. It means a lot to me. I mean, it means a heck of a lot to me. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.